What's up, all my trader homies? It's your boy Kevin from Touchdown Trades, your trading BFF, your stock market bestie. Today we're going to be breaking down this NIO stock, NIO Inc. We're going to talk about why it's up huge. We're going to talk about the sector as a whole, and we're going to break down the chart on this NIO stock. Is this just a sympathy play with the electric vehicle sector taking off? Or is this NIO Inc. company legit and there's something there? We're going to talk about investing in it, and we're also going to break down the chart and see if there's any swing trades to be had in this NIO. So stay tuned for today's Touchdown Trades market analysis. All right, traders. So this NIO has made a crazy move over the last few months. I got a 1 year, 1 day chart pulled up here, and we can see a few months ago it was trading down here around $2, and it's exploded over the last couple months and hit highs today of $15.28. Over the last week or so, we're up almost 100% from $8 a share, and it's just been a crazy ride for this NIO stock. So what kind of company is this? You guys probably already know, but it is an electric vehicle manufacturer that produces SUVs for the common consumer. So they're different versus companies such as wkhs, as they produce vehicles for your everyday buyer. So the cars do look very similar to the Tesla cars and SUVs, because if you look at the interior, they have that big tablet in the cockpit, very similar to Tesla. The cars do look nice. So why is the stock up huge? Well, reason number one is sector strength. You have Tesla taking off. You have this nkla strong. We have wkhs going to the moon. And this ayro as well has been very strong. So the sector itself is extremely strong on its own. And then you mix in the fact that NIO reported sales and they were better than expected. So that sent NIO even higher. So we have the tailwind of the sector strength as well as better than expected sales pushing this NIO higher. All right, what I want to do now is I want to take a look at NIO, the company financials, and I want to compare it to Tesla's company financials. So we can see here that, let's write this stuff down, that NIO has sales of $1.7 billion, which was really surprising to me. I didn't think it would be that high. And they have a market cap of $13.2 billion. All right, so let's compare that to Tesla, and we'll run some numbers and see what we're working with. I know it's not like an exact, my calculations aren't going to be exact, but I like to compare sales to a company as like a leading company, because you can trim fat and increase net profits, but you can't increase sales as easily as you can trim cost to increase net profit from higher sales, if that makes sense. So let's pull up the Tesla numbers here. Here we have the Tesla numbers. We'll jot those down real quick and compare the two. So Tesla has sales of $26.2 billion and a market cap of $238 billion. All right, so let's compare those numbers. All right, got my handy dandy calculator pulled up. So let's run Tesla's numbers first. 238 billion divided by 26.2 billion in sales is going to give us a market cap to sales ratio of about 9.08. And if we run it for NIO, so 13.2 divided by 1.07 is going to give us about a 12. All right, so pretty similar. All right, so based on those numbers alone, based on the sales to market cap, Tesla is a little bit cheaper than this NIO. So now that we have that taken care of, let's break down the chart here. So, and see if we have any trades that we can take, or if you guys want to invest in this where you could get long into some pullbacks. So we have a obvious area of support right there around $6 and another area around $8. We don't want to buy all the way up here. That would just be lunacy, as we're trading at all-time highs and we're trading at a valuation higher than Tesla. So that would just be nuts to trade to buy this NIO way up here. So we want to look for a pullback, and I'll plot out the trend lines, and then we'll dive down into a faster time frame and check that out too. All right, guys, so I got the trend lines drawn out, and what I can see here is this is a nice level right here. If we ever pulled back into this $8 level, I'd be interested in get long and maybe even taking a starter at this pivot, this gap fill area there. So let's dive into a faster time frame and take a look at what we're seeing on a 1 hour chart. We can see that this pivot here, we had a nice bull flag. We broke over that level, so that $9.40 or 50-cent level is going to be a nice area if we ever get back down there. We also have a nice area up above $12 that we can use to risk off of if we ever pull back down towards there. So the sector is extremely strong. I wouldn't recommend buying anything in this sector at the moment. Tesla, nkla, well, nkla has pulled back substantially. Workhorse, they're all trading at all-time highs. If we take a look at Workhorse, we can see that it's just at a 1 year, 1 day chart. It's just an insane move, moving up from $2 a share all the way to $20 a share, 1,000% move. So there's no justification to be buying any of these companies right now. This ayro as well, making a huge move up, 700, 800%. Same Tesla, up from $1,000 last week to $1,400 this week. We had Rona lows down here of less than $400 a share, and just a few months later we're trading at $1,400 a share. So we need a pullback in order to get long into these companies. I like NIO, but one thing I do want to mention is that it's based in China. And why is that important? If you guys remember, a few months ago, this Luckin Coffee, LK, let me clear these drawings. It looks like a freaking crazy person got a hold of it. So this Luckin Coffee was the next Starbucks. It was the Starbucks of China, similar to how NIO is the Tesla of China. And we had this thing make a huge move up, and then it came out right here that they were doctoring their earnings. They were reporting false revenue and sales. And then this thing just tanked. Investors got killed. The shareholders literally took a beating for the century. Right now we're trading at $1.16. I think we might even be trading in the OTCs. It might not even be listed anymore. Is it? I don't think it's even listed anymore. So yeah, see, it's not even trading. So this is just something to be cognizant of. Not all Chinese companies are going to do that, obviously. You have the Alibabas of the world, the IQs of the world. You can't not invest in a company because it's located in China. It's just something to be cognizant of, and I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, because something like that could very well happen again. So I do like this NIO, but I'm going to be looking for pullbacks down here. You have a nice level 14. That'd be a nice day trade spot. I'll be watching that level today, actually. If we can get a pullback down into that level, I'll look for a day trade. But to invest in, this isn't my electric vehicle investment choice. I'd rather invest in this wkhs personally. I think this is more of an untapped market, the electric delivery vehicles. because I think, like NIO, I think your Toyotas and your Hondas and your Ford and Chevys are going to come into the electric vehicle space when it's time. I don't think everybody's there yet, ready to buy an electric car. But when the masses are moving in that direction, your big heavy hitters like Honda and Toyota are going to come into the space like a freaking freight train. So I think these obscure companies such as NIO and your other smaller EV manufacturers are going to get hurt by that when the time comes. So that's just my 2 cents. I hope you guys got something. Hit the like button. I'll catch you in the next one. I appreciate the view. Peace.
Drop.